up on my phone as well so I can look at the comments. There it is. All right. So you guys are obviously here to see the 2-pack. There it is. We'll talk about that. Before I jumped into it, while waiting for people to show up, let's go ahead and talk about the new helmet that I just did a video on. Here is my new Battle Cat helmet. So cool. So much better than this thing. Look at the difference. I mean, it's just looks way more like the Battle Cat we know and love and grew up with. As a heads up, I do have the helmet for sale. Starting bid's $1. My eBay link's in the description, and I got another one of these for sale too. And I don't know if it's up live yet, but it should be soon. So check those out. That's enough plugging my stuff. Let's go ahead and jump right into the part you guys are here for, and I will stop peddling my goods for right now. All right, but that helmet is so cool. Ha! Oh! Anyway, so let's go ahead and check out this 2-pack. So the first thing about this 2-pack, which is kind of interesting, is I got it from Target just today, all excited, and they had this rubber band right around it. I'm like, what is going on with this rubber band? They took and folded back the top of the card instead of protecting it. So they just folded it under and just said, heck with it. We're just folding this thing right up on you. And I'm like, man, what if I was a mint box collector? Now this thing is ruined by being folded back like that. I almost wonder if they come in the... No, there's no way they come that way. But see, look, now it's got a crease around here. Luckily, I'm not a mint box collector. I actually open them up. And as you guys have seen, sometimes I even play with them. I know, it's almost heresy. A collector that actually plays with his toys. I know, it's the crazy part is I heard one time, the first time I mentioned that on He-Man.org, people were like, what? You play with them? And they acted like I was crazy. And it's like, look, you guys are collecting toys too. I mean, we're almost all kind of the same here. But it was just funny, the difference between a collector versus a person who actually enjoys them. Oh, we got somebody online. Mickey, hey Hebro, I found your channel last week, and I just bought a reissue Mattel He-Man this afternoon, sealed in the box for $170 shipped, and I feel really stoked about it. Anything I need to look out for? That's a really good question. So, it must be the 2000 or the one that came out in 2000? Hold on a second. Let me answer this guy's question, and then we will continue on. Well, I don't know where I stuck mine. I did have one just sitting here on the shelf. And I must have put them away somewhere safer. Hold on a quick second while I look in the closet. That's interesting. Anyway, so if you do get the ones I'm talking about that came out in 2000, hopefully it came with the double box to protect it. And you know, I would just leave them in the secondary bottom box, the commemorative one. If you do want to open it, it's really cool to do a head swap on them. So you end up having a head from the 80s because the head is different. Now, one way you can tell if you have a commemorative or not is by the bottom of the feet. If you look at them, if they have the concave or kind of like a ridge around them, that lets you know that it really is. Now, since you bought a commemorative one, you know that. Also, in the corner of the comics, it will say that's a reissue, so or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, they put a sticker right on the front too. Look at that. Chink. I'm sure it's probably my order number or some crazy thing. But look how cool these look. Now, at first I was kind of not too interested in getting this set, and I had no intention of buying more figures beyond my top 11, but I keep slowly buying more and more. And I know myself, eventually I try to make a custom of him anyway, so might as well just buy him, right? So let's go ahead and check out the lame figure first. Hey, thanks to Sledge Master about the helmet. Hey, Eric Kent, thanks for joining us. Hey, Ben, thanks for joining us. And speaking mostly, I appreciate you stepping up and saying that you play with them as well. That's a brave person to say that. All right, so here is Chronos. I am Chronos with a crooked mouth. Look at it. I don't know what they think of when they made this face, but it just looks ridiculous. I'm halfway tempted to see if I can get myself a Chronos head from the Classics line just to swap it out. Let me see what I got here in my box. I got a box of heads here. Let's see if I don't happen to have a Chronos head just to make this guy look better. Huh. There we go. Give him an Orko head. Oh, he's blue already anyway. Ah, I do have a Chronos head. Look at that. So let's go ahead and swap that head right out and fix this guy up. Now before I get too much into fixing him, let's take a look at his breakdown really quick and see what he does. Okay, he has ankle articulation, knee, upper waist, and then his shoulders and his bicep not his bicep, I'm sorry, his elbow. I wish he had the bicep cut. Hands. He does not come with an extra hand, but he has an open hand with crooked fingers, which has been pretty common lately. And then his closed hand over here. And in comparison to Trapjaw, you can see they actually gave him a whole different arm. Of course, this one's a different arm for sure. And what's interesting is this Trapjaw, the armor is actually made onto the figure, and this one is removable. So I'm really tempted to swap parts out to have removable armor instead. So let's first pull his head off. Now I'm going to have to heat this head up to put it on, but looking at it, it is the wrong shade of blue. So, which isn't that crazy really to have a different shade of blue. Yeah, it's going to be too tight to fit on there now. I have to heat it up quite a bit to put it on there. But I'll probably take and do a light blue wash on him just to lighten it up a little bit. But that head does look better. You can see what they were trying to go for. They were trying to go for the same kind of mouth, but they just did something. Something went wrong in the translation of that. All right. Something interesting is he has the circle on top of his head, which the original Chronos did not have that. So that's kind of crazy too. All right. So let's go ahead and do some part swapping here, just because I really dislike this armor being stuck on there. Let's see what we can get away with. You know what? It's the same legs. I'll just leave it on there. Now, we do know the arm socket on this side is a different size, so we'll see if that arm fits on there or not. Moment of truth, and it does. Hooray! Because, you know, that makes a much cooler Trapjaw. In fact, because of this now, I'll probably have to get a second set. Oh, wait. I think I got a problem here. I don't think his head is going to work. If I remember right, he's got a special neck, so his jaw can open. Oh, no. So close, but no cigar. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. So I could take and sand out these. Well, I can't. That's where the hinge is. I'd have to take and sand this out quite a bit to make it work. That kind of stinks. Now look how angled this is on this side. Even though I have the one that has the pivot joint, because this arm socket goes straight in. So not a lot of... So close. Fit. Ugh. But you could put the cool green arm on him. Why didn't they make this removable? What were they thinking? All right, let's take a look at your guys' comments. Hey, thanks, Phil. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really like the helmet, too. It worked out really well. It took so much effort to get it to work just right. But finally it is done. Look at that. Click-a-tat. Now, the inside, I wasn't too worried about getting the paint just right. You can see there's some bare spots in there, but I was just wanting to get something on there. I kind of wish I didn't paint the inside at all, because it does slough off a little bit when I slide it on and off the cat, but it is still really cool. He looks like a character from Doug with that head. He does. He looks like the bad guy from Doug. Arrgh. Patty and Doug, I will get you. That is hilarious. All right. Well, what's crazy is he does have 3 weapon holders in the back, which would be awesome for Trapjaw. Come on. Come on. Let us swap these parts, man. Oh, well. Oh, look at that. I bet you, I wonder if this is going to be the armor they were going to use for Trapjaw originally. That's why it has the 3 spots, you know, so you can just take the armor or the weapons and stick them right in like that. I am going to have to alter this because that is going to drive me crazy, being able to add these weapons on there that you don't even use with, I guess you could do a half morph version, which is his arm being ripped out. The gun is cool. I like the gun. Reminds me of these SWAT figures used to have as a kid that go rat-a-tat-tat, 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 rat-a-tat-tat. All right. Cool, cool. All right, let's get to the main event. The part you've been waiting for. But before we do, I do want to talk about the She-Hulk for a minute. Now, I told you guys in an earlier video that this She-Hulk was bigger than the one they released last. I assume she was. So somebody made a comment saying, nope, it's the same. So I went on eBay and I found the gray one. I have not opened her baggie yet. And let's do a comparison to see if she is the same size. Oop. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. I don't know what that was I dropped. Probably some accessories she came with. So here is the gray She-Hulk, which I did not buy until just now, just for a size comparison. And here is the green one. And yes, they are the same size. It looks like this one might be a little bigger. It's probably where her feet are spaced, because it looks like her butt cheeks are a little taller, but maybe not. I think they're pretty much the same size. All right, so there you go. There's the answer to the question. Yes, it's the same size, but this one's way cooler looking. So, all right, let's go ahead and set She-Hulk aside, and let's continue on. Wow, they had 8 of the sets at Target, huh? I actually had to go online and order mine. So, all right. So he has, I didn't realize this. He has like these crystalline eyes. I thought they were painted, but it's like little crystals in there. I wish they would have gone a step further and make it so they lit up or something. I mean, they are reflective, so, you know, the light does reflect it back. So I guess that's kind of lit up, I guess. All right. Then he has a cool green glowing sword. And the fun part about the sword is it is a full sword. It is not the half sword. But it's not the same style of the half sword you've already seen. So this is a different style half sword as well. But any rubber bands? Nope. I should get the Havoc Staff out first. So here is the Havoc Staff, and it's glowing green on top. Here is the one you got with the other figures. It is the same, except it's made out of green and painted purple. Mine has a sharp bend in it. Let's see if we can get this out of here without ruining his cape. Now, usually I cut this right here to the figures that have capes, but in this case I didn't have a chance. I don't even know where my scissors are. I was looking for them earlier. Oh, they're right here. They're right next to me. Oh, I could have just grabbed them there. All right. So here he is. Here he is. Miss America. Oh, Mr. America. All right. So let's go ahead and check it out. He's got these really cool boots. He has a bend right here, bend there, waist. He has his armor. He has a green bat on his armor. He has his cape with a rope across the front. And, oh, his armor's undone. There we go. Get your bra on, man. Okay. And he's sporting 2 closed hands. I should have given him 2 swords then, so he looked more like our Keldor from the other one. That's okay, though. I'm happy with this Keldor. And there he is. Compare him next to Skeletor. The purple is a different purple. This is more bluish purple. This is purple purple. I like this color way better. It's the color they should have used originally for the Skeletor. But, so that's cool. Now what's weird is they gave us an extra head, and it is the darker purple to match the Keldor. So if you're planning on swapping this head out, unfortunately, if you swap it out, the hood's not going to match. You have to swap it with the head that he comes with in order to have it match his armor, which is kind of a bummer unless you want to try to match some paints, which sometimes can be a pain. But as far as Skeletor goes, that is a pretty cool looking Skeletor. Now I imagine you could probably swap out Faker head too, but I sold my Faker as a Battle Armor Faker. My new one hasn't come in yet, so I don't have a Faker to swap the head and show you guys, but I imagine that'd be kind of cool too. Let's see, take the head off and take the cape off first. Okay, let's... There we go. Cape's off. That's a tight fit. Alright, so there we go. There he is. Too bad the cape doesn't match the colors. I do like the new colors better. Oops, I just wish the old ones were in the new colors as well. Not a big fan of the green bat, but, you know, hey, it's okay. It works good. Okay, that's a good idea. Someone's saying swap out the arm so it has the evil arms. Let's see how close the color is. Well, the color is slightly different. This one's a little more muted than the other one, but not enough to notice. So that was going to work. Yeah, this has more purple in the color, and this has more blue in the color, but it's not close enough to make a big of a difference. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! Oh, Scareglow's feet also match the dark purple. Well, we're going to have to check that out. Where is Scareglow? There he is. Oh, yes. Who said that? Don Draper, thank you. Scareglow, give me your feet. Ugh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. There we go. Don, thank you. That is my almost ultimate Skeletor now. Very cool. Someone said put the cape on Hebro. I don't know if the purple actually goes too well. Let's take a look and see. I don't know. I guess it looks kind of cool. But I'm going to stick them back on Skeletor. Hebro, you dropped your Bible. And you lost your head. There we go. Alright. Part swap in the USA. Well, now I got to get another Scareglow just so I can have one with the right boots. But you know, I am not opposed to having Scareglow have these boots. These are not that far off the mark for Scareglow. He can sport the cool Keldor boots. See, that's not too bad. It does look a little weird, but looks like he's a wrestler now. Alright, well, thank you for your guys' input on swapping the arms and the boots. That does look way cooler. This is how I have my Scarego set up, laughing out loud. I mean Skeletor. Yep, way cool. I really hope they don't make Scareglow and Skeletor the same character in the new cartoon. I'm afraid of that, because that's been one of the pet peeves of mine for years. People always thought that Skeletor was, or Scareglow was Skeletor, the ghost of Skeletor instead of Skeletor's ghost. Meaning that he's like Skeletor's robot, you know, like he's Skeletor's henchman, and people thought it to mean he was Skeletor in the future, dead. So I really hope they don't go that route. Oh, I see what you're saying. So put Skeletor's boots and Skeletor's waist on him, and that would match. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that too. Don, you are a clever man. More clever than armless Skeletor. Yes, the weapon is pretty cool. Burp. And of course the glowing sword. The sword of glowing power. Alright, so let's open up another figure while we're sitting here. This one right here. And then we'll go back to more He-Man goodness. And I'll put Skeletor on Panther in a few minutes. My new one. So I was telling you guys I wanted to make a wife for this guy here, Rio Blast. And so I was thinking this figure would be a great figure to use for a wife for him, but she is awfully small. So I'm going to go ahead and open her up really quick. We'll talk about this figure, and then we'll jump back into some more Skeletor goodness. So I know a lot of you guys don't like to mix characters, but you know what? We can have a small figure. You know, I mean, some females are kind of short. My daughter-in-law, she's pretty short. So it can happen. So here she is. Now the reason why I bought this figure is this was, oh yeah, thanks Don, I appreciate that. Is this figure's so cool because it can transform. I mean, check this out. And I only bought it for this one purpose because I was so impressed with its transformability. She has on this white lab coat, right? But her arms come off. Take your arm off. Okay, well her arms are supposed to come off. She comes with extra arms, so you can change her into a whole different looking figure, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and change her the way I want her to look to be Rio Blast's wife. I'm going to leave the skirt and the shoes. Try to get these arms off. I need Chewbacca here to pull her arms off for me. Because that's what he's good at, right? Hey, I got one off. I should have heated these up first. Come on. Don't break. Hooray. And now, she's just like Skeletor. It's a whole bunch of people. Okay. So, let's put these other arms on her. Make sure to put the right with the right and the left with the left. The way you can tell is by the thumb, right? There we go. Well, she looks way different without her lab coat. I'm going to leave the glasses head because I like it, but I am going to put the scarf on because that's kind of a cowboy kind of thing. Boop. So that looks like now she's wearing a bib. And there you go. There is Rio Blast's wife that gets killed by... Wow, she is really short. Hey there, honey. Of course, that's what the same size difference of my son and his wife. So I guess that will work. I will buy into the scenario. And then, of course, Overkill's the one that kills her. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use the other head? I kind of like the glasses. What if the glasses come off? I can put them on the... Nope. I'm debating. What do you guys think? Give me your opinion in the comments. Glasses or hat? Anyway, here you go, Rio Blast. Here is your wife for 10 minutes before she gets killed by Overkill. But isn't that cool, though? They made his figure to totally transform. I think that is the coolest thing. And, of course, then she has some cool book to add to my collection of books that I have. All right, let's go ahead and get back to Skeletor, because that's really what we're here for. So, Don Draper has helped us transform this into the ultimate Skeletor. Thank you, Don. And again, for those that just joined, we use Scarego's boots. We use the head that came with the 2-pack. We use the Havoc Staff that came with the Skeletor and Skeletor's arms to get that pulled off Keldor's head. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this head, but it does work. And now to put him onto Panther. So, let's see how the cape works while he's riding his Panther. Let's get his legs in the Panther sitting position. And you guys have seen my video on how to ride cats correctly. You take and line this up, point the feet forward, bada bing, bada boom, and that seems to work pretty good. let's go ahead and toss on Panther's helmet. There we go. Now we are set. Helmet, cat, Skeletor. Ta-da. All right. All right, people are voting glasses. Thanks, Eric Kent and Don Draper. That Panther wasn't fuzzy. Take it back. I do have a fuzzy Panther over in the corner, but I put him back in the box. He is so cool. I got him from somebody on Facebook that gave me a great deal on him. I just put him back in the box. He's resealable. I thought that was cool. If you guys do get a helmet from me, just put your 3 dots of poster putty on there, just like that. One on the nose, one on each spot in the back. Then it just sticks on there, just like so. And again, my link's in the description, and I got one of these helmets on eBay right now. I'm actually mailing one out tomorrow from the person who won last week on eBay. So if you're the guy who won on eBay, yours will be mailed tomorrow morning. So, cool. It does look awesome. Thanks, man. Yep, that Skeletor is way cooler looking. I just wish I could swap the head out for a different head. But like I said, then the actual hood wouldn't match. So I guess I could give him. Sorry, Keldor. You get what's left over. No. I've been duped. I'm stuck with the lame armor and the lame body and the lame colors. But he's got evil feet now. Guess I could put some wrestling boots on him, those black ones. I have a bunch of those sitting here left over. All right. So let's look at your guys' comments. They are coming in. Oh, nice, Eric. So you're enjoying your helmet too? It is cool. I finally got one to keep for myself. So I kept selling them so fast I couldn't keep one. So I finally got one for myself, man. Yes. Robbie, if you want to send me some artwork that you did, contact me on Facebook. To find me, go to he-bro.com. Click on my Facebook link. And then after you click on my Facebook link, just send me a message and I'll give you my email address. You can send me a nice high quality. Or find me on heman.org. My name on there is also Hebro. And I'll give you my email address on there as well. So Hebro either on heman.org or Hebro on Facebook. Hey, welcome from Brazil. Thanks for being here. Sludge Master, thanks for all your comments. I appreciate it. Yep, the Gray Hulk. I don't know. Just I was not a fan of her. Maybe I should make the Gray Hulk his wife. Urgh. Get in there and do those dishes. Okay, honey. Take out the papers and the trash. Oh. I guess it's supposed to be the pre... Okay, where is he at? Where is my pre-Rio Blast? He's got to be somewhere here. There he is. He fell through the hole. I guess it'd be this Rio Blast here because it's before he became Marshall. There we go. Yes. The wife of nightmares right there. It's funny too because the other Hulk, her face is just so nice looking. Oh, hey. This is when she cools down. I'm sorry for yelling earlier. Ha! Where is that guy? Okay. This will be his wife, the short one. Just like my daughter-in-law. There we go. All right. Well, I think I've had enough fun today. Unless you guys... His zombie wife. It's just when she gets angry. It's actually her. It's Jennifer Walters. It looks kind of like her, doesn't it? I can just see this being the She-Hulk before she transforms. You know what? I might even make that part of the storyline. That might make it more exciting. So really, she didn't die. She turned into the Hulk when she got shot. That's actually kind of fun. I might do that. This is Jennifer now. She is no longer who she was. There's a dude on eBay that makes classic head peg holes for Origins. They are awesome. Yes, I have actually got one of his heads. If it's the same guy you're talking about, and his heads are awesome. I bought the one for the let's see if I can find it now. Anyway, I can't find it now, but it was the Filmation He-Man one with the orange hair. You can watch my video and check it out. She got shot by gamma rays, yeah. Yep, unfortunately his gun was actually shooting gamma rays that day. So Overkill was shooting gamma rays, he was not shooting lasers. He thought gamma rays would kill people, but unfortunately it just turns them into Hulks. Well, being she's, Bruce Banner's cousin, she's predisposed to turning into a Hulk with gamma rays. So there you go. Everybody else it would kill. All right. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. I can see people are starting to wind down and get out of here. Don Draper, thanks again for your insightful views on how to make the ultimate Skeletor. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And, I think that's about all I got. I think I had something else, but I don't know what it was. I already talked about Blast Attack last week, the last video. I guess I'll leave you with a Battle Lion to look at while I sign off. Goodbye, everybody. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Yep, good night. Good night, Eric Kent. Good night, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. I guess it's more to your name. Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Hey, Sledgemaster. Good night, man. Yep, that's cool to change the paint up. All right. Bye, you guys.